Hello, ghoulies and beasties. It is me, Anastasia Paige Milano. I am out of drag for this video because, specifically for a few of you, of the toxic part of the drag community. Therefore, I'm putting down the drag facade and I'm coming to you as Skylar. We're going person to person now. There's not a facade, there's not a character that I'm putting on. So you're gonna hear everything that I really have to say. Some of you might know a drag competition on YouTube that is new, that is called Drag Duel. They are on their second actual challenge, was the last episode, and someone finally went home. The first person went home. Tell me why. I already know the answer. I just want to see what the fuck y'all have to say. Tell me why they had to postpone their next episode that was going to air because of the amount of not only hateful comments that were put onto the YouTube videos, but people also going to the individual contestants' Instagram pages, as well as the judges, commenting on their photos, negative and hateful shit, as well as DMing them and private messaging them to try and tell them about themselves, still spewing hateful and stupid shit. I put that gloss stick on so that way when I'm chewing the bitches' asses out, it's gonna sting, cause bitch it's minty. Y'all haven't learned shit, have you? How many years has Drag Race been going? How many years has Dragula been going? How many years has Camp Wanakiki been going? Especially recently, to the point to where people have to fucking tell their fans to leave other motherfuckers alone. Now, I know that not everyone has the life knowledge to shut the fuck up if you don't have anything nice to say. If you don't support somebody or if you don't like somebody, support your favorite. But I know at least one time in your fucking life, you had some kind of elder tell you, well, if you have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Learn it, motherfuckers. Firstly, it is, first and foremost, an entertainment platform. YouTube is. And Drag Duel is, one, for entertainment purposes. Two, to showcase the performers and artists that are on there's abilities. And to see how their shit fits to the theme of the challenge. Whoever does well, wins. Whoever doesn't has to lip sync against each other. And then whoever loses that lip sync goes home. Generally. Unless there's like a double save, or they both go home, or this, that, or the other motherfucking thing. We've had years of this on TV to learn how to act like a goddamn human being with some fucking sense. I can count of way too many motherfucking instances where the toxic part of the drag community, specifically the motherfuckers who like to stay online and hide behind their keyboards and their screens because they know they're too scared ass to fucking say shit in person, that continually spew hate at these people. Knock it the fuck off. Like, what the fuck are you gaining from this? It's not gonna bring whoever got eliminated back. It's not gonna make your favorite who didn't win the challenge automatically win the challenge out of fucking nowhere. What people seem to forget is In a competition setting and in a TV show or entertainment setting, your feelings don't mean shit. They are not valid. They are irrelevant. Because what is happening on the screen has already been decided. How you feel doesn't mean shit. It is a competition that they are in, and you are just there to watch. If you don't like it, don't fucking watch. If you don't like somebody, then don't fucking like them. That doesn't mean you need to comment on their shit that you don't like them. It doesn't mean you need to private message them that you don't like them. It also doesn't mean you need to private message their fucking mom and tell them you don't fucking like them. Y'all are so fucking bold for some little scared ass little bitches who like to hide behind screens and talk so much shit. Clearly, people haven't touched you enough with the heavenly hands of the underworld that would make you think twice before saying any kind of stupid fucking shit. And I don't give a fuck about any guidelines or community standards that this fucking goes under or over or whatever the fuck it is. And I'm not editing shit. You're getting exactly what I say as I'm thinking it. Y'all are gonna keep going until they start canceling all these fucking things. If you are not a fan of someone's drag style, that's fine. Kick rocks. You ain't gotta say shit on your way out. If you have a favorite, support your fucking favorite. But don't try to raise them up by bringing other people down. That makes you look like a fucking clown. And if that hits you, a hit dog will fucking holler. It sure the fuck will. Fucking idiots. Hydration breaks. Stay hydrated. Why can we not let people display their art without feeling the need to try and break them down or bring them down? As I've said before, and as many people have fucking said this before, if you are not a fan of something or you do not like what you see, move along. There's an artist or a performer that will have what you want. And you can celebrate them and be their fans without having to bring somebody else the fuck down. Like, unless someone is on a platform and they are doing or saying something that is going to mean legitimate harm to a marginalized group, or they are committing a fucking crime that is causing someone harm, shut the fuck up. Well, I just don't think that... Well, it doesn't fucking matter what you think. One, you're not a judge. Two, and that went for me too. Because there's been many instances where I've caught myself starting to say something and I'm like, no, that's not my place. Because one, I'm not RuPaul. I'm not the Boulets. I'm not the fucking Sugar Baker Twins. I'm not a fucking judge on this show. I am a viewer. I am an audience member. My job is to watch and either be entertained or not. It's not my job to harass these people. And it's not your job either. You are not their manager. You are not their mama. You are not their grandmama. You are nothing to them. Absolutely nothing. You are nothing to them. You have no say. None of us have no say on what any artist does, as long as they are not causing harm or imminent threat to anybody else. Let's bring up some instances of this. The drag duel shit is just the most recent shit. I can think of... What's the most recent competition that just had a series? Well, off the top of my head, Dragula Titans. There was no need for a good chunk of you to be online saying shit about any of these performers. Their personal relationships that are happening between each other, as well as their personal relationships that are outside of the show, have nothing to fucking do with you. So keep your 2 cents in your broke ass piggy bank. Nobody else wants that shit that was stuck on a piece of gum 5 years ago and has done been turning green in your fucking piggy bank. Damn. The amount of hate that so many people got. Melissa. Actually, I don't think anyone that was on Titans escaped without getting hit with some sort of fucking hate. Even the first person that was technically out now, which was Yoska, because then there were people trying to devalue Yoska's art because they left so early. Your placement in a competition has nothing to do with how you create your art. What it has to do is how you perform in that challenge with your art. Your art could be great out of context, but if it's put into a specific category and it goes womp womp, you're going home. That's just the unlucky matter of it all. Sometimes there's just a challenge that comes up that you're like, fuck, I'm not that strong in it. And then you get sent home. Does not mean somebody's not fucking talented. And also, just because someone you don't like, and we're gonna use All Stars 8 from RuPaul's Drag Race as a reference for this with Candy, just because there's someone that you may not like making it to the top doesn't mean you get to sit there and say shit, not even about their drag or what they're presenting on the show. You are trying to attack these people at personal levels, talking about their voice, talking about their face, talking about their weight, talking about this, talking about that. Shut the fuck up. You don't know these people personally. You don't see them in your everyday life. More than half of you, in fact 3/4 of you, if you can even do math, wouldn't even be bold enough to say any of the shit that you said online to that person's face. Not one of you. I have to keep looking off because I know I can get the crazy eyes, and I'm trying to make sure I don't go ork. Let's see, what's another one? Luckily, and I'm going to say this for Camp Wanakiki, no offense, but I don't think they've made it big enough to where I've seen a big enough portion of them hating on a specific person. As far as I'm aware, I haven't seen that. But I could be very motherfucking wrong, and there could be posts talking this, that, and the other kind of bullshit about past contestants, about past winners that have competed on Camp Wanakiki. What is... Actually, no, that is the problem. You are so bored in your own fucking life. You are so underwhelmed at the course and direction of the pathways that you have chosen that you not only have to go and talk shit about somebody else's life, but you have to make it a mission to let them know how you feel. Especially some of you that are on Reddit, some of the people who make shit on YouTube. I'm looking at one bitch right in the eye, right the fuck now. That's why for Drag Duel, I haven't been commenting on how they act on camera. Because one, they're not getting paid. This isn't a paid network. Two, they're obviously playing it up for the camera. I might be able to pick out 2 people from that entire cast who I believe is acting as their genuine selves and not upping it for the camera or for the entertainment value. What you see on TV is not always who that person is. That is what they decided to portray to the world. I said it in my videos and my reactions to watching videos, especially for season 1. And I've already started season 2 of Dragula, where I said many times, I do not like Loris on this show. The way that she presented herself does not make me a fan of her on this show. Fucking love their art. And I'm sure they're probably a sweetheart. I'm not gonna go that far. Because I don't fucking know them personally. So I can't talk about them personally. I can talk about how they presented themselves on screen to me. But even at the end of the fucking day, I'm not writing chapter books like some of y'all are. You're gonna keep it up to the point to where you're not gonna get this entertainment anymore. Because unfortunately, the toxicity within this drag queen fandom has got, not even a drag, just drag in general, has gotten so fucking bad. And I'm gonna be honest, it's skyrocketed during the panini. During the pan-endemic. So that way this video don't get flagged. Because a lot of you got stuck in your houses and decided you have nothing better to fucking do than to troll somebody and make them feel like shit. To make them feel like their art isn't good enough. What the fuck are you doing? First of all, do you do drag? If not, you can fully shut the fuck up right now. If you don't participate in the art, you don't get to tell somebody else how they should do it. If you haven't helped someone else prepare their art in this realm, you don't get to tell somebody how they should have done it. Because, bitch, you can't do it. You can't even begin to fathom the idea of doing it. I need my chocolate milk. I need sugar. Like, I'm gonna say it. This is why we can't have nice things. Because you don't know how to fucking act right. And I'm saying you to anyone who's done this shit. Stop going to people's pages, commenting under their shit about how much you hate them, about how much you wish they didn't start drag. Or some of you are so bold as to do death threats, homophobic comments, racist comments, sexist comments. The fuck does any of that have to do with drag? I don't see a reason. Do you see a reason? I don't. Here, maybe you need these. Do you see a reason? Do you see a reason why you need to? I don't. So why the fuck are you bringing that up? Shut the fuck up. I got into drag almost 7.5 years ago. In fact, it's a little bit over. Because February on Valentine's Day that's coming up, that's going to be my 8 years. So more than 7.5 years ago, when I first started doing drag, I got into it for the art, for the makeup, for the hair, for the costuming, because that was one of the ways that I realized I could use all my artistic talents into one being. Sewing, doing hair, doing makeup is relative to painting and drawing. Creating these characters and ideas. And then to be able to perform as well. and to be able to entertain people. Because I know drag is one of the few ways that I'm going to be able to. Because I'm a trans woman who is overweight. And I do have a mouth. So, those three things are already working against me. Because if I don't like how something's going, I'm going to let it be known. But people are going to be more so stuck on the first two. Those two things already eliminated more than half of my choices. But I love the art of drag. And I love performing. So the fact that I get to do both of those. And to want to try and make a living off of it. Has always been my end goal. And honestly, that's what a lot of people want as their end goal. Drag should be fun. I've said this from the day one for myself. If I'm not having fun, something is wrong. Drag should always be fun. Now, I may not feel like it in the moment when you're stressing to get your eyelashes on, your nails on, zip up that boot that you need two people to hold together, bobby pin that updo at least 50 fucking times, having a migraine while you go out on a stage, hot and sweaty in some latex fucking leotard, busting it out to a 3 to 5 minute number on average, or if you're one of the girls that does a mix, sometimes 6 to 10 minutes. Get the coin. It doesn't sound fun when you think of it that way. But a lot of us, a majority of us, live for it. It's what we crave. It's what we love to do and what we want to do for a living. But you stupid ass cunts. Y'all don't let anyone enjoy anything. You think just because you watched a TV show that you know everything, but you don't. You don't know everything. You, the audience member, are the end-all be-all of what the fuck happens in the drag community. You are not. Especially the toxic motherfuckers that are out there causing all this shitstorm. You are not important. You think just because you made that Reddit thread about somebody makes you somebody? No. It makes you a hateful and desperate little bitch. With that, I am done with my rant. And I hope I got the point across. Because I know that there's not a lot of drag performers who are willing to vocally say this as much as I am. I've been doing it for 7.5 years. It has never been this fucking bad. You think that you're entitled to somebody else's art when you are not. It is my art, it's her art, it's his art, it's their art. Not yours. You are there. You paid to be there. In that seat. You either tip or you don't. Ain't no reason for you to be running that dick sucker. Absolutely not. I want to see you walking heels. Into the 3 pairs of lashes. With a double stack. With about 3 to 4 motherfucking inches of foam on each side of your hips. As well as 2 to 3 inches on your ass. With a medium-sized girdle, knowing full damn well you are a 1X to 2XL on the daily. With 2 to 3 bras that are digging into your back. And an inch thick of makeup. but blended enough to where it doesn't look like it. In a place that probably doesn't have air conditioning, with crude lighting, so you can't see where you're fucking walking, while performing a 3 to 5 minute dance number. I'm not even going to talk about gowns, because half of y'all can't even walk outside of heels, so I'm not going to expect you to walk in heels in a gown. Shut the fuck up. That's coming from a drag queen. Just shut the fuck up. If you don't like it, somebody else will. But that doesn't mean that you need to vocalize, oh, I don't like her. I don't like her style. Okay, and? Shut the fuck up and move on. Boo. Because while you're sitting there trying to spew all this bullshit, there's a whole other half of the crowd that would really much rather be in your seat right now. You're at the front of the stage staring at me while I'm performing, or staring at another bitch while they're performing, and you don't want to tip them, and you're just sitting there trying to judge them in person. Some of you are bold enough to sit there and make a face in person, or shake your head in person, or even try to trip a queen. Let me tell you something. I would have fucking punched you. If you don't know about the incident, look it up. I'm already running at 27 and a half minutes on this. That is a whole nother fucking topic. Leave drag performers alone and enjoy the entertainment, and talk about what you would like to see more. Talk about what excites you about drag. Stop with this hateful ass nonsense, trying to bring other people down and comparing them to your favorite, thinking that that's making your favorite look better, when in reality it makes their fan base look despicable. It makes you look like an irrelevant bitch. And with that, I've said what I wanted to say, and I'm putting it out into the universe. Let this rock hit whoever bitch ass head it needs to hit. Thank you for coming to my drag TED Talk. This has been Anastasia Paige Milano, Skylar, and I will see y'all in the next video, which I don't know when will be posted, because I already had my drag duel review for their looks, as above, so below, recorded. I'm gonna let them decide if they are okay with me posting it, because I don't want them to think that me doing this and posting it is insensitive at all, because of you dumbass bitches. So with that, I will see you in the next one. It might be a drag duel look review. It might be episode 2 of season 2 of Dragula. Might be makeup related, might be sewing related. We'll fucking see. I love the people who understand the amount of work and effort it is put into this art form. They are not the ones that I am talking to. The ones who love drag know that this isn't for them. This is for the ones of you who, you're not a fan of drag. You are a fan of a TV show. In fact, you're a fan of the idea of a TV show. Because some of you wouldn't be caught dead in a bar at a drag show. And that's the real fucked up shit about it. Because there's people who want to be twice removed from the scene that have a lot of shit to say about it. The ones who love and appreciate the art of drag and help build us up and accept our art and are excited to see it, I thank you. Because we couldn't do it without y'all. Not the stupid hateful ones. Y'all, the ones that we perform for, who are out there screaming your asses off, beating on the sides of that runway, tipping us down, meeting up with us after our numbers are done to talk with us. Those of you who are sharing our content online, the ones of you that are showing your appreciation, y'all make it worthwhile to be in drag. Because when you scream and do the yes, or do like, oh my god, or the screams and all that shit, we live for that. And we can tell that you're living for what we're doing. Which makes being up on that stage, as comfortable as it may be, so fucking worth it. Because at the end of the day, that's all we want to do is entertain. So thank you. This is Anastasia Paige Milano, Skylar, and I will see y'all in the next one. Don't make me make another fucking video like this. Cause next time, I'll be posting screenshots, and I'll be posting people's fucking Instagram handles, YouTube handles. I'll be posting all the motherfucking handles. Cause I'm sick of it. Any hate that I see from anybody towards a drag queen that's not causing any imminent harm to anybody else, I will be collecting your scalp and posting it for the world to see how much of a asshole you are. Not even a bitch, an asshole. Bye.